It's Luke here of SimBoxx. Delighted this evening to welcome onto the channel for the first time OJ Bam, Mr. Brandon Moore, all the way over in Florida, USA. Brandon, welcome to the channel. Thanks for your time this evening.
No problem, my guy. Hey, everybody out there watching and listening, man. Big shout out to my guy for getting me on the platform for sure.
Good man. So yeah, let's get straight into the nuts and bolts of it. You've made the headlines over here in the UK. A story broke on Sky Sports earlier on today that your promoter Dimitri Salita has put your name in the hat to be the comeback opponent for Tyson Fury in 2026. Talk to me
Yeah,
about it, Brandon.
man. Just even how you explained it, man. I would say I felt honored, that the opportunity is coming my way. But honestly, every time I hear people say, you know, Tyson Fury's comeback and this, that, and the third, like I take that shit real disrespectful. Like I'm not just a comeback fight, and he's gonna find that shit out. Like, I mean, I don't know if they just think I'm gonna just come in there and lay down. I really hope and pray that he has a really good camp because I mean I've been training. I mean since damn last February since Skylar Lacey, I haven't stopped training. So honestly, I mean I take it as a lot of disrespect, but hey, at the same time he's a great fighter, and I do respect the things that he's done in the sport, but man, this is my time now, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like this is really my time. He's giving the hey, listen, he's giving me this shot. I'm putting my name in the hat because you see, if you looked at the boxing last year and you see the landscape of what happened, I beat three undefeated heavyweights. I put my name in the hat to be, you know what I'm saying? I put my name in the hat to be at least recognized as a top contender to see if I'm one of the best. And I just appreciate the opportunity that Fury's going to give me. No disrespect to him, but I think it's not going to go the way he thinks it's going to go.
So, in your words, to kind of paraphrase what you're saying there, you're much more than just a comeback opponent. You're in there as a live dog. You understand the challenge that's ahead of you, but you're going in there with every intentions of pulling off the upset and getting the win.
No, no, no. You say in other words. Like the words I'm saying is I'm coming in there to beat Fury's ass. Like there is no other words. Like the word is like I'm gonna win the fight, and I'm not even. Oh yeah, I'm like yeah. Like I mean, I'm not starstruck by him. He's just another man that's gonna step in front of me that I'm gonna have to put down for sure.
So, in terms of any potential discussions that have taken place, where are you up to in your mind? You seem quite confident that the fight is going to happen. The conversation between Dimitri Salita and Team Tyson Fury, have those kind of conversations took place?
Those conversations have taken place. You know what I'm saying? But do I know if it's gonna happen or not gonna happen? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know that my name's in the hat, and when people are calling me to ask me, do I want my name to be in the hat? 100% yes. If you've seen my resume, I've never turned down a fight. So when the fight came to my plate, I said yes the first time it came to my plate. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all up to him if Fury wants to make it, and I would feel honored, to be in there with a future Hall of Famer. I know his accolades, I know what he's done, so I'm not gonna take those things away. I'd be honored, but at the same time it's not gonna go the way that he thought it's gonna go. I'm a big American heavyweight. It's not the same as them big English. It's not the same. It's just not the same.
And when was the proposal first put to you, Brandon? When was you first made aware that this is a distinct possibility for 2026?
I want to say like last week. Last week they hit me up about it, and I told my guys like don't even call me if it's not even a real like if it's not a real op like they called my phone, so it must be real.
Awesome, awesome. So, talk to me about Tyson Fury from your perspective. We see that Tyson Fury tends to have some big fights, goes into a self-imposed retirement, if you like, and then tends to make a bit of a comeback. 37, going on 38 years of age now, is Tyson Fury. Do you think that he's on the decline, maybe?
I or whatnot. I just know that he thinks that I'm a good tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's all that I'm thinking. So um I mean, as just a sportsman that I am, you know what I'm saying. I take that highly offensively. Just in the sport, as a man, he's probably a great guy, but in the sport, definitely disrespectful. So I'm coming in, but I'm telling you, it's not. I just can't wait to look him in his face, just to let him know what it is. But I'm sure if it happens, you know what I'm saying, it'll be great. As a man, he's a great guy probably, but in that ring, it's a different show. I don't want to get too excited about it. I just want to let the people that are definitely interested in the fight, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna, I'm not some like, hey, I'm gonna. I think pretty much all I'm saying.
So I can see that you're quite a confident person as it is. You know, you're very, very
Yeah.
self-confident. But the disrespect, as you say, is being looked at as a tune-up fight. Is that already adding to the fuel to the fire to go in there and do a performance on the world stage? Is that further motivation?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Um, I'm just one of those people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely got a lot of shit to talk, you know what I'm saying? But I'm one of those people, I don't like to, I'm not an internet shit talker. I like to look you in your face and talk that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to look you in your face, let you know that this is how I feel about this and this sport, you know? And then, it be that, you know? So I don't want to go, and say like this, that, and the third. But honestly, man, I really think that this is gonna be, this is gonna be the fight for me that's me on the map. Like, this is my fight that is gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? He's on the way out. The new guys with torches are here. Like, that's the new heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I am. I'm the new generation. So I mean, I'm OJ, baby. If you didn't see it, you know who did it. Like, but just look at my career. Like, if you just look at my career this whole time, like, bro, like, I literally made something out of nothing. Like, I bust my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody did any of this shit for me, bro. I did this shit all by myself. It's not like I had a big boxing background. I didn't have a dad that said, "Hey, we're gonna get in the gym." No, I went to the gym. I put my head down and look at me 7 years later.
Amazing. It's an inspiring story. Brandon, talk to me about recovering from that loss to Richard Torres, the only loss on your resume. You've bounced back with five consecutive wins, three of those against undefeated opponents. Talk to me about
Sorry, say it again. Sorry. Sorry.
no problem. I was just saying you bounced back from that setback against Richard Torres, the only setback of your career, and you took on five. You've won five fights since, three of those
Yeah.
fights against undefeated
Yeah.
opponents. Talk to me about learning from that defeat and what you took from that and obviously implemented in those five victories.
Yeah. The level of seriousness that it takes to do this sport, you know what I'm saying? I was when I first started, it wasn't like I had a lot of experience. I came out in the game and I just saw the game from like an Adrian Broner perspective, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, maybe I need to be flashy, talk my shit, and that was my perspective before the Richard Torres fight, right? And then I fight Richard Torres, and it was new perspective on the game. Like, this is not a play game. This is, you better take this game serious, or you'll get hurt. So I mean, that's really what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? I went to Colombia and I fought two durable opponents over there. Then, I got my confidence back. I came back to the States. I fought Skylar Lacey. That was a grueling fight. I got pushed out of the ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm on ESPN everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that was crazy publicity on Clarissa Shields' card. Then, I fight Stanley Wright. I drop him in the I think of the second round or the first round, and I would have ended up dropping him and ending his night the same way I would have ended Stanley, right? I mean, Skylar Lacey's night, but the rest stopped to do to him headbutting me. And now you see how I handled DeAndre Savage. All you guys are seeing is me continuously, gradually getting better. So now the ultimate test is in front of me, and now it's my chance to, show the world. But this is not really a gimmick. Like, I went to the Olympic qualifiers. I won Florida Golden Gloves. Like, I've won the USA qualifiers. You know what I'm saying? I won bronze in the United States qualifier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my accolades and the things that I've done should really speak for themselves. And I'm tired of people thinking that I'm not really one of the top contenders. I don't duck no fights. If you look at these other contenders, who have they fought? They ain't fought nobody with a name or somebody that, like, come on, man. I done beat three guys with a name.
Absolutely. No, you talked there about Tyson Fury potentially being on the way out. Another fighter that seems to be coming to the end of his career is Deontay Wilder. And for a long time, he looked like he was the face of American heavyweight boxing. He seems to be on the way out now. He's at the back end of his career. Do you see this as prime time for somebody like OJ Bam, Brandon Moore to ascensiate to the top of the American boxing scene?
It's my time. You see my name getting put in the hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my time to do what's supposed to be done. Um, what's funny is, man, there's so many other American heavyweights, right? There's so many other ones. Why did they choose me? Because those other guys haven't been doing anything. There's been no Richard Torres, right? I lost to Richard. Like these guys are afraid to get in the ring and risk their loss, risk an O. Like, come on, man. Get in that ring and see what it is. Like, we're in a sport to find out if we're the best. And guys want to pick and choose who they fight. Like, I can't respect that. So that I think that's probably why Fury chose me. Like he's like, you know what, this guy at least is gonna put his head down and get in there. He gonna put on a good show.
Absolutely. Now, if the fight was to happen, one thing that would be absolute box office before the fight would be yourself and Tyson Fury, because we know Tyson Fury loves the mind games. He loves to, run his mouth, and you're certainly not shy of a bit of confidence. So even just the face-offs, the press conferences, that'd be box office.
Man, I would really hate it, man. Like I hate when I have to become that guy. And that guy comes out, if you put my back against the wall, that guy will come out. So do I know what I'm gonna do when that happens? I don't know. But if he say anything to kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? It could be an embarrassing time for him.
Talk to me about your opinion on the current heavyweight scene here in the UK. We've got Fabio Wardley reigning as WBO world champion, Anthony Joshua, Moses Atama fighting soon, other top heavyweight contenders. We've got Dillian White and Derek Chisora that are still around. What's your thoughts on the current heavyweight scene here in the UK?
I can't lie, man. England, y'all doing y'all thing over there, man. Hey, I can't lie. Y'all got some big dogs over there. A lot of different people to fight, man. You didn't mention Lawrence Okoli.
Yep,
Like, so I mean, really, man, like you guys I mean, have the league. Like everybody wants to go over there to fight. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could see more guys in your guys', respective circle. Go out maybe and fight other guys or fight people in their, in the promotion. But hey, man, like the heavyweight, like for quality and quantity, you guys got it. Top heavyweight right now. I mean, besides me thinking myself, but I'm just gonna be real. Like I mean, the heavyweight division, man. Like I like Caballo's performance the other night. He had a real good performance. I mean, but the heavyweight division is coming for the new guys are coming in. You know what I'm saying? And it's the like Caballero got Germany, Philip Hergovich got Croatia. I got the United States. So it's a lot of I mean, guys coming to represent their country. So the heavyweight scene is looking real good. Honestly, like everybody's on. Look at Turkey. You know what
yep.
I'm saying? So
So your countryman Jermaine Franklin, he's over in the UK in a couple of weeks. He's in
oh
my home
shoot.
city of Manchester, and he's taking on young Moses Atama. What do you make of that fight?
Man, it's gonna be a good fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely pushing for the American, you know what I'm saying? He just has to make sure he keeps that activity rate up. But it's a tall order, you know what I'm saying? That is a tall order. No, Moses is no bitch. But I still, I want to watch the fight. I don't want to pick and choose who I think is gonna win or not, but I'm rooting for the American, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, and we mentioned Deontay Wilder a little earlier. Talk to me about a potential Deontay Wilder Alexander Usyk fight that seems to be lingering for 2026. Is it Usyk should be looking at bigger and better things than Wilder now? No disrespect, but is that still a big
I
fight in
think I
2026?
think Usyk, Usyk's doing the same thing Fury's doing with me. You know what I'm saying? He wants a little tune-up fight before he goes out there to be a big dog. But the thing about it is, Wilder is a puncher. You can't just think, you know what I mean? I know he'll come in ready, but I mean, I don't know if that's a good risk for him to take. I like Wilder a lot, man. I've sparred him. His power is real. So I mean, Usyk moves, but I mean, he's gonna be fighting somebody that can match his athleticism. So we'll see how that fight goes.
It should be interesting. A fight that did take place just before Christmas was Anthony
Yeah.
Joshua against Jake Paul. How was that received? Obviously, you're in Florida now. That fight took place in Florida. How was that received by the American public, the American boxing public? Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul.
I mean, over here, people thought it was going to be competitive. Jake might have a chance, but if you're a real boxing fan, you knew that there was no chance. I'm happy Joshua knocked his ass out, honestly, and condolences to Joshua. You know what I'm saying, and his family and everything that's going on with him as well. But
Absolutely.
um, but definitely, man, I'm happy Joshua knocked him out, man. We need to get his ass out of the game. Like he's picking and choosing the guys he wants to fight, and then he's paying them good. Tell them not. No matter of fact, I'm not gonna say that. He's paying them good though, and so he's paying them good, and I can respect that at least. So, and he's bringing fighters to camp, and he's paying them good. So I'm talking all the bad things, but he is actually bringing the light to boxing. So I gotta also give him his flowers for that.
Of course, now a lot of criticism come onto Joshua's way for taking that fight, but it was a mountain of money, a truckload of cash that he took. Is that
Yeah.
an opportunity that you would have took in the same shoes if someone come knocking now and said, "OJ Bam, can we get you in with Jake Paul?" Are you taking
I
that
gotta
fight?
knock you out. I gotta knock you out. I'm gonna have to knock you out for 80 million, man. That's no problem. If you want that. Now look at Jay. Jay, it's crazy. Like Jay Paul realized that you could really lose your life in here. And that right hand that he got hit with broke that jaw. That could have been a lot worse.
Absolutely. Now let's bring it back full circle. It's been a pleasure to speak to you this evening, but let's go full circle. Give a final message to Tyson Fury, to the UK boxing fans, of what we can expect if OJ Bam and Tyson Fury get it on in 2026.
Man, hey, what you're gonna see, man? First off, what you're gonna see is a Larry Home jab. You're gonna see OJ show up, show out, and if you didn't see it, you know who did it, man. I'm telling you, the glove does not fit. But man, Tyson Fury, hey, listen, I appreciate the opportunity, but don't think it's gonna go the way that you think it is, man. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not Deontay Wilder. So, hey, I'll see you when I see you.
Brandon, it's been an absolute pleasure to catch up. I'm sure we'll catch up again in the future, and I appreciate your time and speaking to SimBoxx.
No problem, baby. I'll hit you later. Bye.
Come.